Algorand sort of is a low-position coin with the ticker Algo that most certainly in every practical sense has a kind of certainly present worth of $0.107040 and a market capitalization of $835,653,068 amazingly, which sort of is very critical. Digital currencies in a real sense fundamentally have certainly lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, which for the most part, essentially is very critical in a kind of significant manner. These days, it's a resource class that certainly basically is considerably directed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate in a significant way. Some sort of huge venture banks even basically gain Algorand and really other digital currencies all at once to in a real sense, safeguard their resources under administration, against the dashing expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors, which all things considered, in a real sense is very critical, which truly is genuinely critical. Presently, now is the ideal time to essentially uncover our short, mid and especially long-haul expectation of the improvements on the algo market that explicitly depend on the readings of our genuinely extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that especially assists us with measuring the market feeling and sort of expect where in which the market plans to go in a very kind of significant manner, which generally is very critical. At this point, the cost of Algorand especially is $0.107040, while the coin at present especially in a real sense ends up at 47th spot in the truly generally especially positioning in an unobtrusive manner in an unpretentious way. The set especially positioning sort of for the most part is assessed based on the resources by and large present value that truly sort of is duplicated by its ongoing business sector capitalization, an equation that in every practical sense sort of is applied all through every monetary market, which by and large basically is genuinely critical, which basically is very huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients certainly get the most applicable information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, which is very critical, which explicitly is very huge. It's likewise critical to fundamentally consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, which basically is genuinely huge in an exceptionally enormous manner. On August 2nd, the cost of Algorand most certainly was at $0.110725 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change essentially added up to 0.19%, which really is very critical, which is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on July 27th, Algo in a real sense fundamentally was esteemed at $0.110947, which basically intends that from that point forward, the cost for the most part generally has especially varied by 0% in an especially significant manner. A month prior, on July 3rd, the market member laid out the cost of Algorand at $0.128186. Consequently, the coin certainly in every practical sense has made a 16.50% move to basically by and large arrive at its fundamentally present standings. The examination of market capitalization conveys actually quite equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and customary business sectors, which most certainly all things considered is very critical, which generally is genuinely huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to generally decide the general position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in an unpretentious way for the most part. Changes in market capitalization essentially really certain or sort of negative certainly are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resources especially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both short and long haul points of view, which most certainly is very huge in a significant manner. This kind of lovely specific fundamentally metric truly generally is likewise used to check the strength of Algorand comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in an especially huge manner, in spite of prevalent thinking. To especially decide the fundamentally essentially current market capitalization of Algo, we generally sort of duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will especially be especially certainly made sense of later by the essentially lovely present worth of the digital money under survey, or so they actually especially thought in an unobtrusive manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Algorand actually by and large stands at $835,653,068, which shapes the reason for its sort of in every practical sense, present sort of commonly positioning that generally was referenced before, sort of truly in opposition to mainstream thinking, or so the generally thought. Recently, on August 2nd, Algo by and large all things considered, had a market capitalization of $864,426,805 in an unpretentious manner in a quite huge way. Keep going week. On July 27th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to truly generally was recorded at $865,354,727 in a truly significant manner A month prior, on July 3rd, the market worth of Algorand explicitly was evaluated to be $949,787 truly 841. Total stockpile considers the quantity of coins that in a real sense have previously been delivered by different means, for example through mining in an unpretentious way. These digital currencies can in every practical sense truly be utilized either for pretty fundamentally dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers in an unpretentious manner. This sort of measurement additionally figures the coins that basically explicitly have been gradually transitioned away from through the cycle called consuming, which explicitly truly is applied to control the expansion rate in every practical sense, as opposed to mainstream thinking. At this point, the pretty in every practical sense, complete stockpile of Algorand sort of in a real sense, is laid out at 7,806,951,789 Algo, which all things considered, is genuinely huge. Ultimately, the coursing supply sort of is utilized to especially compute the market capitalization and essentially survey the coins fundamentally really current remaining in the positions in a truly significant way in a very significant manner. It means the decently exceptionally generally measure of Algo that especially is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that sort of are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly most certainly especially put unavailable for general use out of the blue in an extremely huge manner. It's by and large for the most part accepted that digital currencies that basically have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most reasonable for extremely long-haul speculation, since they sort of are generally in every practical sense, especially liable to all things considered, essentially value and esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this crossroads, Algorand in every practical sense explicitly has a flowing stock of 7,806,951,789 coins. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Algo arrived at the place of $26,176,140 in a sort of significant manner, which truly is genuinely huge. Recently, on August 2nd, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame in a real sense certainly remained at $44.03 when 619, which sort of is very huge, which is